to philanthropy consulting largely through my experience working with nonprofits. And in fact, I was on the boards of several nonprofits, and I watched and observed how they would change their mission or try to contort themselves to try to conform to what donors wanted. And what donors wanted, frankly, weren't always in the best interests of the community. In the last decade, we have seen more significant large gifts of greater than $50 million or more at a more significant rate than ever before. And I think on the good news front, donors are willing to contribute to sort of big bets and contribute in significant ways. The contribution suggests that we can solve problems differently, but the underlying inequity and inequality is a cause for concern for all of us. My hope and aspiration is philanthropy is, I'll use kind of C's to get us there. I hope it is community-centered and driven. That is to say, solution sets reside in community, they're embraced by communities, they're driven by communities, and they are centered around communities. The second is, I hope that philanthropy is more collaborative. Giving can be very lonely, and the notional view that a donor has the solution to entrenched social problems, I think, is a naive one. So I hope that donors are collaborating more with one another, shared learnings, shared data, shared findings, shared methodologies, shared capital to find those challenges. So more community-centered, more collaborative. Donors are in pole position to take risks, but as an institution, in my experience, philanthropy doesn't take as many risks as it could or should. The problems that we have in our society, everything from partisan rancor to wealth and inequality that I highlighted and outlined, to climate justice, to health disparities, all of these are urgent problems. And if I were a donor, I would be losing sleep about how I can best solve these solutions. So my hope is that we are taking even bolder steps in the coming generation to make significant progress in these areas of social and environmental change.